Hey everybody, welcome in. It is time to talk about the Cruella leaderboards. And I've only just unlocked my Cruella, and if you saw the previous video on me walking over her kit, then you'll know that she is only 4. I've only just unlocked her. I'm trying to gear her up. I'm getting that last little piece of gear. I want to do the most damage I can. But with Cruella, when you're doing damage, her special 2, this first special, doesn't do any damage. It's only a healer. So then that means you've only got after them. Most people are buffing Cruella up with bubbles and, just hoping that she'll hit hard. Which here, let's just run a quick couple of calculations. Here, deal like say 800 damage. Let's just say it's 800 damage, and then 50% bonus damage to the opponent with the lowest health. So if you can happen to get someone on low health and boom, get bonus damage, that's going to go up to say from 800 to 1200, or just a little bit more than that, because it's a little bit more than that. But there is a hidden something in her kit, and that is back here with her basic. And that is, so this is dealing like 6 and a bit damage, but deal 101 bonus damage to summon opponents. That means this should be, in theory, be doing that 1200 plus as well. This could mean that you can do far more damage with the basic than you would with a special, especially because, say, summons generally, like things like pot, things like the trigger tower, don't have defense or much defense, and you'll hit them harder. Whereas if you have just a whole big crew, full team, and then one of them, like one of the main people, has low HP, then what that means, you're going to be damaging them, but they've got higher defense, so you may not be doing more damage. So in theory, this right here could deal a lot more damage. But we will be testing this series, and maybe I can test that theory out on a DSA Mythbusters. If you're interested, let me know in the comments below. I want to hear from you guys. But what we're going to do, without further ado, we're going to go jump into a match. We're going to see if we can get matched up and find someone who is running a summonable unit like Cauldron, like I am. So find one of these, or find a bot that has Trigger Tower. That is going to be your best way to get all this done and dusted. It's definitely what you want. So what I want to do is, I'm just going to go, I want to go here. I want to put Merlin here. So the reason why, there is a theory to the way this is set out. Yes, I could move all these over. I could have Cruella on the side here, which maybe I better I'll put her on this side. Maybe I better do that, just because generally bots will often target just the middle. They have a few different ways that they target. They'll target just the middle, they'll target the lowest health, and a couple of others. So I'll put Merlin there just for that circumstance. But I want Daisy to be feeding offense to Cruella. I also wanted to feed it to Merlin. Merlin's going to be buffing himself sometimes, so Cruella can also steal buffs from a character. So she can either steal it from Merlin, she might be able to steal it from the Sea Witch over here, Ursula. But we'll see how that goes along. And then I'll get Barley's buffing her, is the idea. So we're going to jump into this and see if we can queue up with somebody or some bot. Hopefully a Trigger Tower, hopefully a Conjuring Cauldron is what we're going to be looking for, and seeing if we can get max damage. And if we have the opportunity, we will test the different damage outputs on her abilities. Ooh, I hope they're running Cauldron. Some people are game to let you test and try things, and other people just go and wipe you out, and they're like, no, you're running this team, I'm just gonna take out all your weak ones, which if it is that, at least it's going to let me forfeit fast. If they are willing to play ball, then we'll see what we can do. But we'll quickly, if they go and like stasis someone and just play the slow game, I'm sorry. I'm sorry if that is the case. But we shall wait and see what they're actually going to do. Because it seems like we're having a wee bit of a struggle to connect with them. Here we go. This is it. We made it. Made it. Now his Ursula is gonna be. Oh, come on! Don't do that to me. One other thing that we can do with this. Oh, don't do that. Don't do that. Alright, I'm just gonna do this to himself. Oh, my game's playing catch up from that long loading. Now that's just a pain in the butt. This is not the worst thing that people would be doing. Like, the team's already weaker than you. Like, is there even a competition if the team is this weak? Yeah. So what I would be doing is, if there's no summons around, put whatever's the lowest health, turn it into a worm right before Cruella has a turn. So I'll turn like Sheriff into a worm there, and use that to then make the character with lowest health have 0 defense. And so that means also that her AoE with that car that we were talking about earlier, that's one way you can make it just more guaranteed that things are just going to pop off. So I have a feeling maybe this person's just gone on auto. Maybe they are on auto. I am not sure. But we're going to see if we can just control this thing now. Because we want to control it. Yeah, I'm just going to drop this here. Goodbye, slows. Oops, wrong one. No, Cruella Leaderboard. Cruella Leaderboard. My sister. Okay, this is a little. Just while we're here with this crazy match, I don't even know what's happening anymore. But little bit of like little history, a little bit of background lesson for you. I wanna see if I can just take this one down to be the lowest damage. Ooh, okay. So what I want to do, I want to take out Sheriff, and then I want to take out his eel, because I want to make that Hades the lowest damage, while I try to set my thing out. Although I won't even be able to set it up because Barley's still long awaited. So we'll see. Hopefully they'll just finish me off, and then we can. But that right there is the idea. You'll be able to do it against the bot. You'll be able to do it against someone who's going to play ball and not just do this. Pretty much. So hopefully they kill off Merlin or one of these other ones rather soon. Because no one wants to wait here for this. Alright. Summon though. Ooh, it is a summon though. So if I was to do that. Interesting. I wonder if I'm just going to test this out. Yeah, so she's doing that 1,200 on summons. That is happening. Okay, that's good to know. So if I get the crit on that, if I get the offense up, the crit, all of that. That wasn't even a crit. That was just straight damage on a summon. So you can potentially do that to Ursula's eels as well if you get the opportunity. That's okay. I wasn't expecting to get that out, but I just had that thought in the end. I was like, oh, I can test this here. So that plus a crit on top of it. This is definitely gonna be doable. This is definitely going to be doable. So let us see if we can hopefully get a bot with Trigger Tower, or hopefully get someone that's going to play ball that is going to run the Conjuring Cauldron. And we have somebody. Let's see if they're going to play ball. Looks like they're running a princess team. Ooh, princess team with beast. I like that. I'm down with that. There's a lot of, not much speed on here. Like these two have speed, and I suppose beast gains speed. It's a pretty interesting team. I do like what they're going for. Merida with the offense stone is nice as well because of her AoE basic, and then when she gets pumped up, she hits. She slaps hard. So, oh, okay. We've actually got someone who's in there. We've got someone who's here. We've got a viewer who's live here on Twitch. So they're gonna play nice for us. So that's cool. We do find some people just normally, even if you're not a streamer, I find people, when I do myself when I'm not streaming. Just earlier, I was setting up for this, and I ran into someone who was running a Cruella, and I just went and basic off and around the board. So there are people out there who can do it. No, now I've got to play catch up again. Alright, what I'm going to do, I'm not going to use the buff just yet. I'm going to hold off on the buff for a start. So I'm just going to wait and see. I'm going to wait and see if I can get everything. Interesting. Wait and see if I can get everything to be... Oh, gonna kill my eels. Killing my eels, yes, killing my eels is actually a decent thing because this will give you all blind. So that's interesting. I do like it. Persilis, thank you. Alright. Let's see if we can do this. So what we're gonna do, this turn, we're gonna give this... giving Merlin buffing himself, just preparing him. So all we're doing now is going to be preparing him and trying to get the turn orders sorted. So there's the eels dropping down, and then what that is going to do is going to trigger the blinds. Hopefully that helps us survive. Yeah. Oh, blinded her. Now, okay, well now what we want to do, we want to set this up. So I'm going to turn somebody into, who's going to be the slow one here? Let's turn her into a itty bitty little worm. That's what we want. And now what we're going to do, oh no. What we're going to do with Cruella, we're going to steal the buffs from Merlin. We're then going to buff up with Daisy. We get Daisy, oh, all those evades, I'll take it. So we're going to steal these. She's like, yes please. Now I want to get the buffs going up. Get their offense up. Now I need Barley to pass those other buffs over to Cruella. And when I can do that, I need to do some damage. So what I do need to do, oh Barley, survive Barley. Alright. Hopefully we get this straight away. What I am going to do, I am going to just sleep. This one, I probably should have slept. I should have definitely slept Merida, because Merida is just going to slay. Okay, we've got a crit. We don't have the crit power up. So generally, you would want to have the crit power up with this as well. So what I am going to do, since we've got 2 turns, I am going to give this back over to Barley. So Barley has another turn. Hopefully, do we get enough? Well, yes, we did. Okay, we'll turn Merida into a worm here as well. And what I can do, I can try and steal another buff here. Since I've got 2 turns, I might as well take this. Give me 2 chances at getting the crit power up. So I just need Barley to have one more turn, pass it over to her, and hopefully get crit power up. We've got 30% chance. if we can do that, then we just need to hit one of these worms. If they are not as fast, although it looks like my Cruella is going to be slower than them. So that is going to be a disappointing aspect of it. So that's okay. Daisy should be able to hold her own. She's at least tier 8, and so is Ursula. So they are not so important anyway if they just drop down. I want to do a little bit of damage here, see if I can charge up spells. And then also do low damage here if I choose to do... Here we go. Come on, Cruella. Speed buff. Give her... Yes! We got the crit power. So we can do this 2 ways now. We can do this 2 ways. I want to give the offense buff here as well. Extend all these, hopefully. Now we're going to do 2 turns. We can do her AoE. And we can also do her basic. And depending how that goes... So, her base is not going to work because they're not summoned. So I do have to do AoE here. So let's go AoE. 3-7 crits. So that's not bad. That's not bad. I want to see now if I want to see now if... I wonder if they actually... I think... Yes. So, with her cat, it says they're one of the lowest health. And here we can actually see they've now divided up health bars. I wonder if it is counting the actual number of health or the percentage of health. Because that'll change things. I'm going to sleep this worm here and just see. And I'm just going to see if I can. Okay, I want to do Beast here because Beast is going to be my damage dealer, which I need to get rid of. Alright, I want to see if this will work. This is interesting. I do need... Ooh! Goodbye, good night, Daisy. Right. This is going to be the chance. Summon another pot here. And who do I want to stun? I want to stun Beast. Because we don't want any more Beast. The evade. The evade. Alright, give Cruella MP. Yes, please. Alright. Let's see. We don't have any of those. But what we do want... Let's see if we can just... Come on, Cruella, assist. Oh, alright. So what we can do now. Do we want to try base? Base is just not going to work because they're not summons. But I've got 2 turns to do this anyway, so 2-8 crit. So if that was goodbye, Merida. I can't have you around anymore. I'm sorry. Oh, extending hers. She's extending her own ones. This is so cool. Normally it's a struggle to keep crit power up, but having her here doing this is nice. This is very nice. Now the only thing to see is test if the damage is bigger when you take out Ursula if you need to. Ursula and then any of those really. It doesn't matter. Like I'm pretty much over. The assist with Merida that just wipes everybody out. Oh, yikes! All right, let us sleep Merida. Let us give this back to Cruella. Here we go, full MP. One more round. And this isn't going to do more damage. This should do less than 38k now. I want to give this back to himself just so he's prepared because I've already given it to her. So this should do most damage on Merida. 50% bonus damage. 32. 5k crit on her. So that did a 5k crit on Tangled. So it's counting her as the least. Is she just got less defense? Or does she have less HP? 5k crit, that's pretty solid. That is interesting. Oh, I'm for sure first place at the moment in my bracket. But I also know I can do higher than that. So after tomorrow, I should be able to get the last droplets that I need to take her to tier 6, which will mean more damage. I might be able to get the next lot of damage gear on her as well. So let's just have a quick look here. I might be able to get the next damage gear on her as well. But then I've taken off full damage stone to slot onto her just for the extra. If I can get 15% more on that, then I should be doing another good amount of damage. I should be doing another good amount of damage. That's going to be interesting. I want to have a little look at the leaderboard. I will be on top of mine for this time being. And I am going to continue to work on that, because I do want to see if I can unlock any other milestones as well. So there's the number 1. I do want the milestones, although I pretty much guaranteed that I'm not going to be getting the gammas. So that's what's important. And I'm probably not going to be hitting 20k. But for a just unlocked 4-star, to be hitting 5ks, which I think I'll probably be able to do, like, I guessed I'll probably be able to get up around 6k, but I definitely did this for the gammas. The gammas and the gems, the gems will pay itself back if I win that. So that's nice. Doing it also to support my club, give it the little bit that I can. Number 1, I'm just gonna say we are the champions of Olympus. Yeah, I'm sorry that you had to hear that, but you had to hear that, and it's the truth. But also globally, where does that put me? At 100. It puts me at 100 globally. So if I can push higher than that, if I can push up a little bit higher than that, then I can potentially sneak into top 100 if people don't move too much further. That's interesting. And I want to see what these people are running with their, if they've still got their Cruellas on their team. No, they've changed it. Interesting. That's interesting though. But that is definitely the best way to go. But hopefully this is all gives you a bit of interest. Maybe if you want to see me doing DSA Mythbusters and seeing which would give the most damage, either basic or her ability, and test it on different subjects, let me know in the comments below. And let me know how you guys are going, what you guys think of this event, what do you guys think of this kind of team building and strategies. Love to hear from you guys, and we'll see you down there.